Many people go to extreme lengths in their quest for beauty, like smothering their skin and hair in questionable substances. Did you know that you can make a sandwich and give yourself a facial with the same interesting ingredient? If that piques your interest, stay tuned to see what it is. If this is your first time visiting our channel, make sure you subscribe and see more fun videos like this. Now, brace yourself for 10 beauty treatments that are gross but good. Foot exfoliation. There are certain things that make us ill just thinking about them. Peeling skin definitely comes under that category. If looking at your feet get all wrinkly in the bathtub makes you feel squeamish, then prepare for things to get a whole lot worse. There are treatments out there that act as a deep skin exfoliation for feet. Baby foot is one such product that's gained cult status thanks to its gross but effective process. This is what happens. First, you wash and soak your feet in water. Then, when your soles are all wrinkled, you pop on a pair of plastic bag booties. These booties are lined with a gel of natural extracts like fruit acids. They also contain the kind of things you'd find in a chemical peel. After a set amount of time, typically an hour, you remove your booties and wash off the substance that coated your feet. Many reviewers suggest soaking your feet daily afterwards, as it helps the process. After a while, perhaps 3 days, your feet will start to go through a metamorphosis that looks like it belongs in a nightmare. Your skin will start peeling. Some people find huge sections of skin start to separate and come off. Although you shouldn't use it if you have any cuts or open sores on your feet, it's fine to use on calluses and rough patches, as long as your skin is unbroken. The product's many fans swear by it.
Hey guys, we are so excited to announce we are producing our own original content. Head over to The Trendy for the best DIYs, fashion tips, makeup hacks, and so much more. We are sure you're going to love it, and be sure to let us know what you think in the comment section. We love to hear from you. See you there.
Bull semen hair treatments. There are all sorts of wonder products that become the latest big thing in the hair care world. Remember when argan oil was all anyone could talk about? Well, how about this for something that sounds totally gross, but so many people swear by? Bull semen. Some hair salons like The Brute in California offer their clients a shot of semen in an all-natural hair mask. It's thought that the ingredient helps promote hair growth and also strengthens the hair shaft. Sounds disgusting, right? You're probably wondering how it's removed from the bull too. Good question. Fortunately, we don't have to get too graphic here. Basically, they boil the part of the bull where the stuff is made, and then add some of the resulting broth to the hair treatment. It sounds like an April Fool's joke, but it's for real. There's also a salon in London that offers an intense conditioning treatment containing semen from thoroughbred Aberdeen Angus bulls. Salon Harry's, in an exclusive London neighborhood, Knightsbridge, contains the semen with the root of a protein-rich plant, and it's all about the protein. That's why bull sperm was the winner for the owner. There's no gross smell apparently because it's refrigerated, and the hairdresser's long client list proves there's no shortage of people wanting a bit of extra shine at any price. Bird poop facial. Any beauty fan knows that Korea is where it's at for the best skincare regimens. But you have to be a seriously dedicated follower of Korean beauty trends to get on board with the kind of facial that is said to have originated in Korea over 1,000 years ago, because the facial we're talking about contains bird poop, from nightingales to be precise. For centuries, workers at Japanese nightingale farms have harvested the droppings from the birds and turned them into a sanitized white powder form for use on the skin. It is said that the treatment was popular with geisha girls. They used it as a part of their attempt to repair the damage caused to their skin by the zinc in the white face powder they wore. Hence, why this kind of bird poop treatment is also known as a geisha facial. And now, in the 21st century, Victoria Beckham is believed to be a big fan of this unusual anti-aging facial. It has even made its way across the US, and then a UK spa brought the treatment to the Brits. It certainly brings a whole new meaning to the superstition that it's good luck if a bird poops on you, right? Vampire facial. Kim Kardashian West horrified her Instagram followers when she shared photos of a beauty treatment that made her look like an extra in a bloody horror film. It was called the Vampire Facial, and for good reason. Kim's shocking appearance was the result of having her own blood injected into her face. Sounds pretty gross, right? So what exactly is the thought process behind it? What Kim had was a variation of a dermapen facial, which makes your skin clearer and smoother by stimulating collagen and and elastin fibers. It's actually the platelet-rich plasma in the blood that stimulates the growth in a Kim-style facial. Many people thought this all seemed like a TV stunt. Maybe you were even one of them. If you were, then you'll be surprised to hear that various journalists and bloggers who tried the treatment after seeing Kim do it actually found out it was really good. Their skin looked and felt rejuvenated. Given that it's meant to reduce fine lines and acne scarring, many will say it's $750 well spent for an hour's worth of pain. Thankfully, the numbing process helps reduce the pain of the tiny needles puncturing your skin. And although your face looks red and swollen for a couple of days, after that, your skin is said to positively glow. Leech therapy. On the subject of blood, how would you feel about having yours sucked out of you by a slug-like creature? That definitely sounds gross, right? But studies have proven that leech therapy increases positive outcomes in reconstructive surgery in various parts of the body, including the nose, forehead, and chest. So while it's not specifically a beauty treatment in its own right, it can be used to help aid plastic surgery treatment like a chest augmentation or a nose job. Some people even use it to help circulate the blood on their scalp in an attempt to reverse their hair loss. The way it works is that the medicinal leeches are set free on the patient's skin to suck up any excess blood. This helps prevent blood clots because of its anticoagulant in their saliva, which also promotes healing and reduces swelling. Like the bird poop facial, it's a practice that started centuries ago. Ancient Greek and Indian civilizations practiced bloodletting, with physicians using leeches to suck the blood in an attempt to prevent illness and disease. It came back into fashion in the 1980s in the plastic surgery and reconstructive surgery fields. And the practice has its celebrity fans, including Demi Moore. The actress spoke about her experience during an interview with David Letterman. She revealed how detoxified she felt after the treatment and that she wanted to go back for more. Placenta facial. Have you ever heard about people eating the placenta after their baby is born? It probably grosses you out, but it's said to be incredibly good for you. So it's not really surprising that the beauty world eventually sat up and paid attention to this bizarre ingredient. And now placenta facials are available as an alternative anti-aging treatment. But it's only for those who aren't too squeamish about the thought of afterbirth being smoothed all over their face. Sheep placentas are commonly used in these kinds of beauty treatments, but human placentas have been utilized too. That's quite the story to tell your grandkids. I gave birth to your mother and then had the thing that kept her alive in my womb made into a product that I could smear all over my skin. Some cosmetologists use stem cells, while others use it in serum form. Apparently, it encourages collagen production and increased elasticity. It's not surprising to hear that weird beauty treatment aficionados Kim Kardashian and Victoria Beckham are reportedly fans, but Harry Styles is perhaps more of a shock. Even journalists and bloggers who've tried it for themselves notice improvements in their complexions. So who are we to judge? It certainly sounds about as natural as it gets. Bee venom facial. There are certain creatures most of us run away from when we spot them. Bees are pretty high on that list. Snakes and spiders are too. But fortunately, we're not discussing the use of either of those in weird beauty treatments. It's bee venom we're looking at, and how it's being used as a more natural, anti-aging alternative to Botox. The science behind it is that skin reacts to the venom, thus stimulating the production of collagen and elastin. Both plump up skin and smooth out wrinkles. It's said to be able to help heal acne, reduce the appearance of fine lines, and even reduce scars. Kate Middleton is thought to be a fan and even used it before her wedding to Prince William in 2011. It seems like her stepmother-in-law, Camilla Parker Bowles, might have had something to do with it, as Prince Charles's wife started using the ingredient before Kate. In 2010, British beauty therapist Deborah Mitchell caused waves when she revealed she treated the Duchess of Cornwall's face with bee venom. Her phone was ringing off the hook with people wanting the non-surgical Camilla facelift, as it became known. Her bee venom concoction included other ingredients too, like shea butter, honey, lavender, and rose. And surprise, surprise, Victoria Beckham is also said to be a fan of Deborah's Heaven line of products. If it's good enough for Victoria and Kate, it's good enough for us too, right? No bees were harmed in the making of this video. Avocado mask. Of all the fruit you currently eat, which would you least like to smear all over your face? We're thinking it's the goopiest ones, like avocados. But there are so many fans of avocado face masks that you'll find lots of recipes online how to make your own DIY version. And Victoria Beckham yet again has been linked to this gross but good beauty treatment. It certainly seems like Posh Spice knows where it's at for weird and wonderful facials. Are you intrigued? If you want to give it a go, one of the easiest ways to make your own is to simply mash together half a ripe avocado with a teaspoon of raw honey, and there you have it. Leave it on your face for 10 minutes and you'll have cleansed, nourished, and soothed your skin. There are other uses for avocados too other than eating them, if you can catch the Avo beauty bug. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar to your mask, and voila, you've made yourself an avocado face scrub. Are you wondering why the humble avocado goes just as well on your skin as it does on toast? It's down to its vitamin A and vitamin E, which have antioxidant properties and anti-aging benefits thanks to this form of retinol. It may sound gross, but it's natural, and it's considered pretty safe for most people, as long as you don't have any fruit or vegetable allergies. Snail facial. Let us ask you a question. How do you feel about snails? Do you have no issue with them as long as they stay in the garden and don't come creeping up on your grill? Have you actually eaten them as escargot in a fancy French restaurant? Or have you let the little slimy creatures crawl all over your face in the hopes that their slime will improve your complexion? Katie Holmes can count herself in the last category of people apparently. Well, it's actually said the actress has reportedly tried out creams enriched with snail mucus. The snail facial treatment is said to have originated in Tokyo in 2013, where customers were paying $200 to let the creatures slime across their skin. After the spa got the ball rolling by offering customers this new way to plump up their skin and smooth out wrinkles, other spas across the world followed, from China and Thailand to London. It's believed that the antioxidants and nutrients in snail mucus can help give a younger looking appearance. Believe it or not, using snail mucus in skin treatments isn't a 21st century phenomenon. Hippocrates apparently made concoctions out of crushed snails in ancient Greece to help treat skin inflammations. Bear in mind though that snails secrete this kind of fluid when they're under stress. Is stressing out a snail a price worth paying for a perfect complexion? Sadly, many think so. Miracle Whip Facial. We're finishing with a product that you're more likely to find in your sandwich than on your skin. But plenty of satisfied beauty fans have been using Miracle Whip as a facial and loving the result. If you're not from the United States or Canada, you might not be familiar with this product, so let us enlighten you. It's a salad dressing by Kraft Foods that's sold in North America. Essentially, what you're doing is slathering your face with something similar to mayonnaise. Gross, right? And when you read people's experiences of using Miracle Whip, they do admit that it is not a pleasant experience. The smell is no fun, and it can leave your face red for a couple of hours afterwards. But after regular use, many have found Miracle Whip to be a miracle beauty treatment. It's surprisingly good for blocked pores apparently, and acne sufferers rave about it. That's because it works like a chemical exfoliant. Well, just let that sink in. It's a pretty disturbing realization that something you eat can make your skin smoother. What is it doing in your insides in that case? Anyway, it's a gross but highly praised way to get smooth skin without the high price tag of more conventional facial masks and peels. As some commenters have joked, why not add lettuce and tomatoes for extra moisturizing, toning, and brightening? We'll never look at a sandwich in the same way again. Which of these gross beauty treatments would you try? Let us know in the comments, and please give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching.